Hi, everyone. This is Queenie Clem with Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews. And I am your host, the literary ambassador. And today, excuse me, y'all. Today, talk a little louder so you can hear me. Today, I will be talking about two readathons I will be participating in. And you can go and check um, those two readathons out and let me know what you think. The first one is 24 and 48, and that's coming up next Saturday and Sunday, which is the 20th and 21st. And all that is try to read as much as you can for 24 hours in that 48 hours. You start at midnight, the 20th, and it runs to midnight, the 21st. Within the 48 hours on Saturday and Sunday, you need to have read as much as you can in those 24 of the 48. I'll be reading and I probably come in and say, okay, I've read these many hours. I don't have editing software yet, so you will be seeing a number of videos on next Saturday and Sunday. Probably not too many because I have some scheduled events on that day, but I'll try to get at least my 24 hours. I don't know. I know I'm not going to read straight 24 hours. What I probably do is break it down in increments of 2 or 4 hours at a time to equal my 24 for those 48. One time I did do 12 and 12. I can go back and look at those videos, but that's how I'll probably be doing mine. Breaking mine into 2 and 4 hour readathons, sprints, whatever you call them. And I'm hoping that my BFF bestie, my book bestie, my book bestie, my book BFF, Ellen, joins me next Saturday and Sunday. Jamal and I will be doing that together. And we'll see who reads the most and tally up our hours at the same time. That's the first reading challenge. Again, that's 24 and 48. That begins at midnight the 20th and ends midnight on the 21st. I hope I got it right. Next is the book tubathon. It's coming up. The book tubathon is coming up. They have changed the name. It's now called the Reading Rush. The Reading Rush. And what it is a week-long readathon with challenges. And I have the 7 challenges right here. And it starts the day after 24/48. Jamal is right in front of me and he's distracting me by doing little things. So that's why I keep looking up and down and fidgeting. Because I'm trying to do this without any distraction. Y'all know I'm just getting old and any type of distractions just irritate me. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Again, the booktubeathon has now changed to the Reading Rush. It's one day after 2448 Readathon, and it runs for 1 week, which is July the 22nd through the 28th. July the 22nd through the 28th. And there is 7 challenges. There will also be activities. Now, with this challenge, I will try to do the 7 challenges, and Jamal is going to do the activities part of it. And they give those out daily. So for those 7 days, I'll be doing the challenge, and Jamal will be doing the activities, unless he wants to do the challenge also. Oh, he says he's going to do both. The first challenge is read a book with a purple cover. All right. So I'm going to show y'all my first book. And that will be with the Fire on High by Elizabeth Esposito. That is my first book, and I'm gonna do yours at another time. That's my first book. Read a book cover with a purple cover. And of course, you know, purple is my favorite color. So we'll be doing With Fire on High. Second challenge is read a book in the same spot. Well, I'll be reading this book in the same spot, which probably is going to be my bed, because I have the, as you can see, the ebook, and I also have the audio book of this. So I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone with those challenges. So I got those 2 challenges. My third book will be, read a book you meant to read last year. I know the author's going to be mad. I thought I read it, but evidently I have not. She sent this to me last year. That's the Story of My Life by Stephanie R. Bridges. And she even, y'all, autographed it for me. But this is a short urban tales for the young, for the AR, for the young adult reader in your life. As y'all know, I've went over to the AR Life for young adult life. Let me start over. This book is a short urban tale for the YA reader in your life. And as y'all know, I stepped outside my genre, which is Christian fiction, and start reading more YA books, which means young adult. So I'll be reading Stephanie's That's the Way, That's the Story of My Life. And it's kind of thin, so I'll get through this kind of quickly. Okay? Okay. Book 4. Read a book and read an author's first book. Read an author's book. And I'm still reading this, y'all, and I probably won't be finished. It's getting very deep. And so I've stopped reading this. I haven't been feeling well in the last couple of days, so I've actually stopped. So I'll probably pick this back up then. It's called A Broken Child, Saved by God's Grace by Sheila Dorsey. And if you want to check out Sheila, she's author Sheila D on here on YouTube. Author Sheila D. And I just heard this morning she's making a book too. She announced that this morning on her YouTube channel. She's making a book too of this. So I'll be finish reading this as my book 4, because this is her first book and she's actually writing her second book to go with this book number 1. And she said it should be out hopefully by our birthday in November. Number 5, it says, read a book with a non-human main character. And of course, y'all know most non-human main characters are basically children's books. So I had to dig, and the book I really, 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 really wanted to read, Jamal can't find it right now, but I'm hoping he find it by the 22nd. It gives him a whole week to find that book. We arranged this room around a couple of days ago, and I wasn't really thinking where I was putting books. So it's somewhere on his shelf or a book basket. So we have book baskets in his room. And it's in one of those book baskets on the shelf. We just gonna have to look for it. But for now, it's going to be Snowy and the Surprise Puppy, which I'll probably read this in one sitting. I'll read this in one sitting because it's only 60 pages, but they didn't give us a page count. So if I find the book, I'll be reading that. And what's the name of that one, Jamal? The book we can't find right now that Miss Ellen sent you.
I think Dog's Purpose Bailey's.
I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but
A Dog's Purpose Bailey story.
All right. So if I can't find that, this is what my second alternative will be. If I find it, I'll let y'all know and come back with another video. And then that was book 5. Book 6 is pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. 5 or more words in the title. And this book is called The Divorce Chronicles, Diary of a Divorce Diva. Now let's count those words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here's the book. Beautiful, beautiful cover. This is my 6. Pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. And it's kind of, I guess, there's no more. 172. Okay. And book 7. Read and watch a book to movie adaptation. And I want to do my favorite book, Where the Heart Is, but I already read it and then I thought about it. Well, I've already read this one too. I Still Got a Groove back. Terry McMillan. And you see it's old, yellow, wrinkled, dirty. I let somebody borrow it. They ate while reading my book. So I know I don't like that very much. So but also let me see how many pages. 445. I probably will not read this because it's so thick. Then I turn around and watch the movie. So I'll probably read my favorite book again. This 358. Novely. Where the Heart Is. I probably read this one instead of that one because I can get through this one. Either one, I don't know which one I'm going to read, but both of them are movies. Or whatever it is. What is it? Yeah, movie. They're both movies. So it'll be Where the Heart Is by Billy Letts, or to be I Still Got a Groove back by Terry McMillan. And those are my 7 books for the former Booktuber Reading Challenge, now known as the Reading Rush, which starts July the 22nd and run through the 28th. So again, my books for that week are The Fire, With the Fire on High. It'll be 1 and 2. That's the Story of My Life. 3. 4, A Broken Child. 5, Snowy and the Surprise Puppy. 6, The Divorce Chronicles. And 7, either How Still Got a Groove Back or Where the Heart Is. Those are my 7 books. And again, the 24 and 48 is the 20th and the 21st from midnight to midnight. That's Saturday and Sunday. You just read as much as you can within 20 and 40 hours, 24, read 24 hours within a 48-hour period on the 20th and 21st. And then the Reading Rush, which is formerly the Booktubeathon, is the 22nd through the 28th. And I want to run the challenges by you one more time. Number 1, read a book with purple on the cover. 2, read a book in the same spot. 3, read a book you meant to read last year. 4, read an author's first book. Number 5, read a book with a non-human main character. 6, pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. And 7, read and watch a book to movie adaptation. And that's it. That is my TBR for the rest of July. And with that being said, I am Queenie Clem. I love you. Happy reading. And until next time, I love you. Bye, y'all.